as Mika's there to clean it up and gets blocked.
How would you grade his Tuesday night performance?
So listen, I mean, of course, I've been watching him for almost 3-4 years now, so I'm not surprised about his talent. And but I guess I've been criticized by a lot of agents and teams. Why are you doing that? You don't need it. Shut him down.
You know, much more so in this game. Already his third rebound early to start this one, and now this rebound opportunity to put second chance points on, which already have led to 7 points for Mets 92. Mets 92 only 3 turnovers, and G League Ignite is yet to score off of any of those turnovers. That is complete contrast to what we saw from these.
It was an exhibition game, but Ignite had the scouting advantage because Mets 92 had played 3 games in France, so there were 2, 7-3, 7-4, 7-5. Yesterday he said he's 7-3 barefoot.
Exactly, and you don't play basketball barefoot.
No.
And when you consider the fact that, you know,
plays to like a 20.5 in the United States.
Look at you and your knowledge of European shoes. You must have a closet full of injury to be able to sit down and be able to loosen back up. So Jason Hart and his staff playing it smart. Going to sit scoop for the remainder of this one.
Wembanyama turnaround from the elbow. That's unguardable.
Yeah, it is. Nothing you can do about that. And see, and that's
the people kind of knew who he was at one point. I mean, he was playing at Wasatch Academy in Utah, and 1 year there, he was on the JV basketball team and the varsity golf team. So a late riser is Victor Wembanyama, throws it down in transition.
Made it clear, it's like, hey, it's different, no question about it. Of course, also playing in different rules.
He went for 33 minutes. He said, well, yeah, it was a long time to play. It was also a long time for him on the bench as well. So a beautiful turnaround on the baseline there, but he could see now goes on Henry.
I mean, what can you do here? Okay, he recognizes Pujetter coming in to try to take the basketball away, spins away from the trap, spins away from the help defender, and takes a extremely tough shot, but yet makes it look so easy.
I remember we were at practice yesterday, and I asked you, how much does Victor need to fill out? You said, how much did Kevin Durant need to fill out?
I mean, you know, Kevin Durant has put on weight, of course, since he's been in the NBA, but he's been in the league forever. Uh-oh.
Hey, now! How about that for a highlight?
And, of course, whenever you give him an opportunity to get out in transition, and the beautiful find, the beautiful finish, again, very few guys can go get that basketball from where he.
It's a nice second opportunity to get better.
Rudy, you're one of the staples of French basketball. Right now, as you look,
I've never seen anything like Victor.
Well, you have, because our first recognition of Victor was playing 2-on-2 with you, and you knew about Victor well before anyone else did. When did you know? I shouldn't say his team, his country.
Yep.
And I know those guys were excited to see him coming in the building.
Well, not a bad line for Victor Wembanyama already. 19.7 rebounds.
We'll take on the personality of Jason Hart. You have to remember, he was hired late last year.
Yeah.
You know, Brian Shaw takes a job. This year, Jason Hart has much more input as to how this, one, who's on the team, but also how this team plays. Asking questions, of course, stuff that he's going to need to know moving forward.
Yep. Blocks that shot from a boogity. Doc, newest signee of G League Ignite. He'll be draft eligible in 2024 as Victor Wembanyama drills a deep three. That's what he can do. And Tremont Waters setting up. Konate missing the 3, and that will be kept in play by Wembanyama. Another highlight reel kind of play for number 1.
Right, and again, you've got those veteran guys who are going to be able to, because that's your guy, Leonard Miller, right there. I'm not going to even go over that highlight. We're going to let that go. But when you think about that, I mean, you're learning from guys who have professional experience. Get into practice and you guys get in the flow of things. Who is it that you're going to take on first? You're going to say, okay, me and you, shooting contest, 3-point contest right now. Who's going to be the guy that you go at?
I definitely want to shoot against John Jenkins. He reminds me of like a Klay Thompson, Ray Allen mix. Yeah, doesn't miss a lot.
He does not miss a lot. That is for sure. Had 5 threes in Tuesday's win. Aaron Henry's going to spin his way to the rim. And I've been told by a little birdie that we have
an opportunity to get, this chance to play in G League.
Can't expect him to go 7 for 11 from 3 every night. Feeds the cutting Aaron Henry and finishes through.
The ultimate team player so far from what we've seen. Sissoko denied. Wembanyama on the block.
And that's where he really is a difference maker.
You ever seen a 7'4" guy bringing it up, starting things at the point?
Ralph Sampson. We did see it in the 80s. We didn't see it often, but we did see it. But I'm not sure Ralph was doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure Ralph was doing that at 18 years old.
Henderson using the screen, blocked by Wembanyama, his second block already. Down goes the Konate. Wembanyama on top, throwing it down.
The ultimate lob threat. The NBA Summer League, which you and I both get opportunity to work. And now with G League Ignite making Henderson / Las Vegas home.
Wembanyama for 3.
Come on.
Wee.
And if you saw the crowds that they draw just being, out of market, we're really excited to be in.
Digits and ages, and they were on their 4th, 5th heart surgery. They were looking at me like it's going to be okay, and I was terrified. And those are the happiest kids in the world. So, I want to get back to the kids, because those little kids in the hospital, glad I'm an inspiration. I want to help everybody who needs help.
Sharif, if anyone could be a spoiled brat, it could be you. Well, your famous father wasn't in support of you. Well, I shouldn't say in support. He wasn't a fan of you actually turning pro. But that was your decision. As a man, you said, I'm going to make that decision. That's what I'm going to do. As we watch Victor knock down the back-to-back threes, he's starting to get going.
It's a pass up, goes to the rack. Short, stays with it, no good. Another try. Miller in traffic. Oh! Punched out of here. Wembanyama says, no.
Jump shot by Leonard Miller. Doesn't take the 3. Instead, goes in among.
Devontae Jones trying to push the pace. Hands off. Wembanyama. Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Well, having to guard this in transition, the ability to raise up over top of defenders, easy finish.
Wembanyama wants it in the post. He wants to go one-on-one. Turns and faces. Trying to get the move. Step back. Wembanyama. Oh, this kid is good. Flip it up.
But he's not a guy that's going to really be able to dominate with his back to the basket because he doesn't have a strong base. So
Wembanyama's calling for it on the block against Abelgidi. Turns, faces, hanging, showing all the moves.
And 27 for Henderson. So these two guys have gone step to step against each other.
Wembanyama calmly knocks down a 3. He's like, come on. Henderson trying to set up his man now. With the blow by. Oh, Wembanyama rejected at the rim. It's here.
Well, I was wondering when Scoot was going to try Victor, and he does on this possession, but that is advantage Victor coming up with the block shot. Scoot has been great attacking the rim all night, finishing around. Wembanyama on that possession.
That's a nearly 8-foot wingspan. Rising up, rattles in another 3.
Come on, man.
Wembanyama is coming on late here in the 4th. Picks up his dribble, will get it back. Plenty of time, 9 on the shot clock, blocked by Wembanyama. That is his 5th block of the night.
And that's denied that opportunity.
Basson with the rebound. Waters finds the big man. Calmly knocks down another. Victor Wembanyama, 7 threes, 37 points.